Have you ever noticed how women are often portrayed in movies as objects of male desire, rather than complex characters with their own thoughts and emotions? This is the male gaze. The male gaze is defined as the depiction of women in media through the eyes of a straight man who objectifies and sexualizes them. It is a perspective in film that has been dominant for decades. It perpetuates harmful gender stereotypes and reinforces the objectification in women in both media and in real life. Movies like Sucker Punch and Transformers are prime examples of how the male gaze negatively affects female representation in media. In the film Sucker Punch, the female characters are constantly objectified through slow-motion shots that emphasize their physiques. And in the film Transformers, Megan Fox's character is introduced in a scene where the camera pans over her body as she leans over a car. Throughout the movie, her character is often shot from behind or in close-ups that emphasize her body rather than her character's traits or actions. But there is an alternative perspective in film that challenges the male gaze and provides a more authentic representation of women. This is called the female gaze. The female gaze is defined as a perspective in film that focuses on women's experiences, desires, and perspectives. Most often, this perspective is created through the employment of a female-dominant cast and crew. The female gaze has helped women in the film industry by creating opportunities for female directors, writers, and actors to form the women that are shown on screen. This perspective also provides a more inclusive and diverse interpretation of femininity that acknowledges the diversity of women's experiences and identities. Movies such as Portrait of a Lady on Fire embody the female gaze, which focuses on women's experiences, desires, and perspectives. By using long shots and intimate close-ups, the movie invites the audience to empathize with the characters' experiences and perspectives. By urging women with unique perspectives to pursue careers in filmmaking, we can create more complex portrayals of women in cinema without the restrictions of the male gaze. The male gaze has been dominant in film for long enough. Now it's time to challenge gender norms and offer a more nuanced view of femininity through the female gaze.